If you're looking for a job in Sweden or interested in moving to Sweden with a job offer as a non-EU citizen, this video is perfect for you because in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can find a job in Sweden even if you don't speak Swedish. This video is structured in 3 parts. First, we're going to talk about the jobs that are highly in demand in Sweden and also the list of jobs that work permits were granted in Sweden in 2022. And second, we're going to take a look at the top 15 nationalities the work permits were granted in 2022 in Sweden. Last but not least, I'm going to share with you my thoughts on finding a job in Sweden and also share with you some tips and tricks that you can implement. So by the end of watching today's video, you're going to be armed with many resources that can help you find a job in Sweden. So keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thanks for hopping by and nice to meet you. My name is Lucy, and on this channel, I share my experiences of living abroad and working abroad, and also share with you some tips and tricks that can help you find a job abroad and also a fully remote job. So if it resonates with you, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss any informative videos that can potentially help you find a job in your dream country. So let's start. First, let's talk about the jobs that are highly in demand in Sweden and also the list of jobs that work permits were granted in 2022 in Sweden. As you can see here, there is a list of the largest occupational groups that work permits were granted for workers outside EU and EES in 2022. So I'm going to link in the description so that you can check the website as well for more details. But as you can see here, if you're looking for a tech-related job, this is a great news because some of the largest occupational groups are IT architects, software developers, and task managers. And also we have engineers, technicians, and civil engineering occupations. So this is a good status 6 to refer to. However, even if your occupational group is not listed here, it does not mean that you cannot get a work permit at all. This is just status 6. But let's say you want to find a job in Europe, you want to move to Europe, and you're not really looking for a specific country, but you happen to work in one of the largest occupational groups on this list, definitely I recommend considering Sweden. And also there is a list of professions with a labor shortage in Sweden. I'll also link this in the description so that you can check for more details. And it looks like this list was updated in August 2023. So I recommend checking this list at least every quarter or so, just in case this list is updated. From what I see on the list, there are many jobs in the healthcare and education sectors. Some of the jobs that are not in those sectors include environmental and health protection inspectors, software and system developers, system software analytics, and IT architects. So definitely check this list out. And also I want to talk about the key industries in Sweden as well. Some of the key industries include automotive, life sciences and healthcare, urban development, and textile and fashion. And there are many more as well. So even if your occupational group is not on this list, you've been working in, this industry for a while and you have some industry knowledge and you're interested in grow your career in one of the key industries in Sweden, I recommend leveraging your industry knowledge as well. Okay, now let's talk about top 15 nationalities that work permits were granted in 2022. Also, I'm going to link everything in the description so you can go ahead and check on your own as well for more details. Here you can see the number of granted work permits in 2022, divided by nationality. And to summarize, we have Thailand, India, Turkey, Russia, Ukraine, China, UK, Pakistan, USA, Iran, Iraq, Brazil, South Korea, Serbia, and also, of course, there are many other nationalities as well. Even if your country is not here, it doesn't mean that you cannot get work permit or anything like that. Just wanted to highlight that. And I'm actually, to be honest, I'm very surprised because I'm from South Korea and I'm happily surprised that South Korea is on the list, actually. So this is good. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about my thoughts on finding a job in Sweden and some tips and tricks that you can implement today. So for me, I found jobs abroad in 3 different countries, including Singapore, the Netherlands, and Canada. And also, I've been helping my clients and students find jobs in Asia, Europe, and North America. And from this experience, I learned that there are 3 most important skills that we need to highlight when we are looking for jobs abroad. And they are, first of all, your commitment. And second, your international experience. And third, your adaptability. Let me explain why. When companies hire talent overseas, they want to make sure that we are 100% serious about moving to the country and we are 100% committed to living in that country. Whether you're already living in Sweden or especially if you are not currently in Sweden, if you're looking for a job outside Sweden, showing employers how serious you are and how committed you are moving to Sweden and living in Sweden and working in Sweden is a crucial factor when they make a decision to hire you. That being said, even if we don't necessarily need to speak Swedish fluently, showing your efforts in learning Swedish is being seen as one of the indications of your commitment. So if you're really serious about moving to Sweden, I recommend learning basic Swedish, just a bit of Swedish, or learning more about the culture, anything that you can show employers that you're really serious about moving to Sweden, you're really committed to living in Sweden. That could be very helpful when getting a job in Sweden. And secondly, your international experience. Highlighting your international experience is super important. You can show your past experience of, working abroad or studying abroad or living abroad, or maybe some volunteering experiences that you did in different countries. Or let's say you have never lived abroad, then no worries at all. Maybe you worked with colleagues or clients from other countries. Make sure to highlight those experiences in your resume and also during the interview, because the purpose of highlighting this skill is the employers want to understand whether you're open-minded and whether you can work well with people from different cultures. As long as you can show your capability of working with international team members or international clients, then we're good. And last but not least, I mentioned your adaptability. So when companies hire employees overseas, number one concern for them is, what if this employee cannot adapt to our workplace culture or our country or our culture, right? So that's their number one concern, because if someone moves to Sweden, or even if you're already in Sweden, if you've never worked in a Swedish company or a company in Sweden, they might be concerned, oh, what if, this person can't adapt to our workplace culture? Then what if this person decides to leave our company? Then we have to look for another person, right? So they want to make sure that you're super committed and super serious about working in Sweden. And not only that, they want to make sure that you're capable of adapting to new cultures, new environment, and new workplaces. So that is the reason why showing your adaptability is very important when looking for a job abroad and in Sweden here. This is it for today's video. And as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and check my video where I share my experience of living in Sweden for a year. And also, if you're looking for a job in other countries in Europe, I have a couple of other videos here as well. I worked in the Netherlands, so if you're interested in working in the Netherlands and finding jobs in the Netherlands, I have a couple of videos. So go ahead and watch them. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and have a wonderful weekend and have a great week ahead. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!